Last December, the former The Big Bang Theory actress shared that she was fired as co-host of the beloved game show. Mayim, 48, began hosting Jeopardy in August 2021, alongside Jennings, 50. They got permanent gigs in 2022, replacing the legendary Alex Trebek. Many fans thought her chapter on the show was fully closed, especially since, during the show's recent summer hiatus, producers removed the last traces of her from their website. "I'm definitely still a fan of the show and very honored that I was nominated for an Emmy for my work there," she said. "That is something that I got to change my bio, that I was nominated for Jeopardy. So yeah, it's something I'm still very proud of, and yeah, we'll see what happens this season." In May, it was revealed that ABC renewed Celebrity Jeopardy, but has yet to name a host. Mayim hosted the spin-off show in Season 1 of its reboot, Ken Season 2. Mayim also shared that she avoided negative reactions she got about her hosting compared to Ken when they were switching off. "I didn't read the comments, which I think is good advice in general. And I think, essentially, that's all I can say about it. I didn't read the comments, and that's kind of an old practice of mine to try and maintain sanity. And also, I have a lot of respect for the Jeopardy fans because it's a real legacy. It's a real legacy fandom, so it's super important." On December 15, 2023, Mayim announced to the world that she would no longer host Jeopardy. In a statement shared on Instagram, the podcast host said, "Sony has informed me that I will no longer be hosting the syndicated version of Jeopardy." Big Bang Theory star Jim Parsons teases Mayim Bialik cameo in Young Sheldon final after Jeopardy firing. "I am incredibly honored to have been nominated for a Primetime Emmy for hosting this year and am deeply grateful for the opportunity to have been part of the Jeopardy family. For all of you who have supported me through this journey and to the fans, contestants, writers, staff of America's favorite quiz show, thank you," she concluded. It said, "Mayim Bialik has announced she will no longer be hosting the syndicated or nightly version of Jeopardy. We have made the decision to have one host for the syndicated show next season to maintain continuity for our viewers." Showrunner Michael Davies later defended their reasoning, saying, "Viewers wanted more consistency. They wanted a single host." That said, in their initial statement, Jeopardy also kept the door open to Mayim on future spin-offs and specials, saying they hope to still work with her. Early last month, the U.S. Sun exclusively reported that Jeopardy removed Mayim's name from its website, making it clear that she would never return to the show. The About the Show page only features Ken's bio and not Mayim's. Last year, Mayim walked out during the final weeks of Jeopardy Season 39 due to the WGA strike, forming speculation Ken would be the sole host. That speculation became a reality soon after, and she never returned to the show. In an interview with Vanity Fair last September, she explained her reasoning for her initial exit. "There's a lot of complexity to this, but my general statement is always that I come from a union family. While it's not for me to personally judge anyone else's decision, for me, I am a union supporter, pretty much all unions and what they fight for. I believe in that system, even if it's not perfect. I believe in getting educated about why people strike and what they're striking for." In a world where television game shows are a cultural cornerstone, few programs have remained as iconic and beloved as Jeopardy! For decades, this quiz show has been a mainstay in American households, known for its challenging clues, intellectual competition, and, of course, its charismatic hosts. In recent years, the role of the host has become a particularly contentious topic, with the passing of the legendary Alex Trebek leaving big shoes to fill. While a slew of guest hosts and permanent choices have come and gone, one name that has consistently stood out is that of actress and neuroscientist Mayim Bialik. Recently, Bialik made headlines again after addressing rumors of her departure from Jeopardy and the possibility of her return. In a candid interview, she opened up about her time on the show, the challenges she faced, and whether or not fans might see her behind the lectern again. In a bombshell statement, Bialik hinted at a potential comeback, saying, "We'll see what happens." This revelation comes after a turbulent period for the beloved quiz show, which has seen no shortage of drama in the search for a permanent host. From Bialik's initial hiring to her eventual departure, to the controversies surrounding other hosts, the saga has kept fans on the edge of their seats. But how did Bialik's journey on Jeopardy unfold, and what does her latest statement mean for the future of the show? Mayim Bialik is no stranger to the spotlight. After rising to fame as the star of the 1990s sitcom Blossom, she cemented her place in Hollywood history with her role as Amy Farrah Fowler on The Big Bang Theory, where her portrayal of a brilliant, quirky neuroscientist earned her critical acclaim and multiple award nominations. Off-screen, Bialik holds a Ph.D. in neuroscience, making her one of the few actors in Hollywood with such a distinguished academic background. It was this unique combination of intellectual prowess and entertainment experience that made Bialik a natural choice when producers were looking for guest hosts following Alex Trebek's death in 2020. Fans were excited to see her take on the role, and her performance during her initial guest hosting stint was widely praised. Her deep knowledge of a wide range of topics, combined with her engaging personality and charm, made her a fan favorite. Bialik was soon tapped as one of the show's permanent hosts, alongside Mike Richards. However, this decision was met with controversy. While Bialik's appointment was mostly celebrated, Richards' selection as co-host and eventual executive producer became a lightning rod for criticism due to past controversial statements and lawsuits, forcing him to step down shortly after his tenure began. Bialik, caught in the middle of the storm, remained poised and professional, continuing to host the show despite the uncertainty surrounding her role. Hosting Jeopardy is no easy feat. The host must maintain the perfect balance between authority and approachability, keeping the pace of the game moving while allowing the contestants to shine. They must be knowledgeable but not overbearing, funny but not distracting, and above all, they must uphold the dignity of the game that Trebek so carefully cultivated over his 36-year tenure. For Bialik, stepping into this role was both an honor and a challenge. In interviews, she has spoken about the immense pressure she felt to live up to the legacy of Trebek, who was not just a game show host, but a cultural icon. She was well aware of the fan expectations and the scrutiny that would come with the job. Despite these pressures, Bialik remained committed to giving her all to the role. One of the unique challenges she faced as a female host was the added layer of criticism that often comes with being a woman in a traditionally male-dominated role. From the way she dressed to the way she spoke, Bialik faced a level of scrutiny that many of her male counterparts did not. But in typical Mayim fashion, she handled the criticism with grace, focusing on what mattered most, the game and the contestants. Bialik also had to juggle her Jeopardy hosting duties with her acting career, which made for a demanding schedule. In addition to hosting the quiz show, she starred in the Fox sitcom Call Me Kat, where she played the titular character. Balancing these two high-profile jobs was no small feat, and it led to some speculation about whether Bialik would be able to continue hosting Jeopardy long-term.